So I wanted to open up the video by just sharing my two key takeaways from this this weekend trip. So for those of you who don't know, I'm currently a senior right now at Rutgers. I study economics and finance and social justice there. And I had the opportunity with like 9 other students to visit Yale for the Edward Boucher conference. And Edward Boucher was the first African-American in the United States to get a PhD. This was like, I think 1876, and he got his PhD in physics. But again, he was the first black person in general to get their PhD. And then this society and like honor society was created in memory of him. And then they induct maybe like, I'm not sure what the number is, but a ton of current PhD students every year come to New Haven to be like honored in his name, right? So again, had the chance to go there with 9 or 10 other students. So, you know, really, really enriching experience. I just wanted to share my 2 key takeaways before I get into, you know, all the clips about, you know, clips from the tour and stuff like that. So my first key takeaway was definitely just, you know, being curious, right? You know, being surrounded by so many great minds as I was in that space. You're talking about people who, you know, specialize in so many different disciplines, right? People who got their PhDs in economics, others in physics. I was talking to this one woman who studied gynecology, right? And she talked to me about how important it was for her to be doing that research and that work, as when she was younger, she would Google questions about gynecology and not, you know, have the adequate resources available to her. So she thought like, I'm gonna be the person to fill in that gap. And yeah, just to fill in that gap that she's witnessing in her field. And I think that, of course, like so many of us will not end up getting a PhD one day, but I think that what you can take from it is, yeah, like even if you're not going to go specialize in one thing and get your doctorate degree, whatever or wherever you are, you can still take the idea of, let me, you know, contextualize my experiences, let me be curious about what's around me, and then see what gaps I can fill. If that's gaps in my relationships, if that's gaps in my community, if that's gaps in my vision or my ambition, like whatever that might be, like seeing again what those gaps are and then how you can best fill those through your work and your contributions, your service, whatever you might think you know, your calling is. So I think that's just a key piece I took away for sure, is just always being curious about what's around you. And I think, again, it's been a cornerstone for me the past couple of years, and especially this year, 2024. So yeah, definitely just being curious about, you know, whatever you find insightful, whatever you find engaging, and then seeing where that can take you, right? That was the first key piece. The second piece, though, would be like the interactions between history and then I think business, sciences, STEM, put that all into one category. And I think often people in those categories of like people who are pre-med, people who are in finance, and then even folks who are like software engineers, we see things, you know, very futuristic, always looking ahead of like, how can I contribute to my startup, to starting my own medical practice, becoming a doctor to begin with, all these different types of, you know, ideas, you know, investing in equities, whatever it might be. And then people in history, though, a lot of them just study the past for the past's sake, where sometimes we'll study the past for the present's sake. And I think it's just a really unique interplay there. And I was, you know, at the conference, I talk about in the video how I had the chance to talk to one of the lead historians at Yale, and we had a really insightful conversation. And I told him like, yeah, I probably will never be a historian in my life, but I really have such an appreciation for people who do, you know, dedicate their life to studying history, right? For myself, again, I'm somebody who usually studies history to better inform my choices and my decisions moving forward. So yeah, I thought it was really interesting how those two work hand in hand. I wish, you know, more folks on this spectrum of pre-med, sciences, engineering, math, finance, business, sort of looked back to history a lot more. I think there's so many untapped lessons there for us if we want to, you know, look for them and seek them. So yeah, definitely lesson number 2 of like value and continue to value what history has to bring, even though you might be somebody in one of the more like forward moving disciplines. So again, 2 keys there. The first one was being curious, and then second, the connection between history and, you know, what's in front of us. So those are some key lessons I had. I'm gonna let you get into the rest of the clips now. I hope you enjoyed this video. What's up, you guys? Just got to the hotel now in Connecticut. My first time over here, to be honest. I've driven through Connecticut a bunch of times, actually, like going to Boston. Even I think my team went to New Hampshire last year. But it's my first time like actually like being here for real. So it's been pretty cool so far. I think it just gives Northeast really. I feel like just the Northeast in general has like a similar vibe. But yeah, about to literally just touch down. But I'm about to change real fast, put on some of the business casual, get into the lobby. I think we're gonna go to the conference right now. So yeah, pretty excited. First time on this campus too. Yes, this is the hotel room. They gave us singles as well, so I got 2 beds. How many stories is this hotel? I think it's like 4 stories tall, but yeah. So about to get changed. Might get some clips, hopefully, of us leaving the hotel. Yeah, I'm gonna see y'all soon.
Like, hey, don't make the decision, you know? Like, so it's which is very
I'll say hi to my vlog.
To your who?
My vlog.
Oh, you're vlogging?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Weird, y'all. It's not, I mean, not weird in like a calling way, weird in like a curious way.
In a curious way.
Why did y'all try this?
Yeah. So I just left the conference. I'm just walking around now. Typical Chino behavior, but yeah, I couldn't stay there any longer. It was good though. It was really, really good. I've met a ton of great people already, but I kind of felt burned out. Just talking to people so much. So went for a little walk. I got to explore the campus. Hopefully I get some nice clips to throw in there. This campus is like super, super beautiful. I can't even lie. Really nice people everywhere too. And yeah, I'm excited to get this video. Yeah, just being on campus has been pretty cool. Like, again, really great scenery, really nice people, good food, everything. So yeah, I'm grateful for sure. But hopefully y'all just caught all that audio. I think my hand was on the mic. I'll have my actual camera today. I'm recording on my iPhone. Yeah, it's like a glimpse of the campus. Right now I'm at, I think, by the business school. And I was on the other side for the other event, but yeah, we here. I'm gonna throw some more clips in there soon, you know. Get it. It's been a really good experience so far. I'm still walking around now. I stopped, went to a little coffee shop. I got this book actually too at the museum. This is guy I spoke to. It's the first section when we got here. He talked about just the history of Yale and like the slavery of like New Haven and how they treated enslaved people back in the 18th century. I'm just like, wow. I'm walking down the street and I'm like, okay, I wish I had somebody to like, I guess I was walking down the street thinking about how much history is here and like all the history that's here on campus. And I feel the same thing walking in Newark, feel the same thing when I was in Boston. Like, just you feel a little eerie sometimes. And I'm thinking that, and I literally run into this dude on the street and he's the director of the museum. So we start talking, we go to the museum, he's like giving me a tour and like just showing me around. And I leave, keep walking around, but it's been a really, really cool experience here. Definitely not taking it for granted. I'll wait to this dinner right now. I think it started at 5:30. I'm kind of late, to be honest. But yeah, they just started the dinner, so hopefully I can get over there, get some food, and And after that, I'm not even sure. I have a friend here I might go see tonight, and then I think tomorrow morning I'm about to actually see another friend too before we leave. So today's Saturday afternoon. We leave Sunday morning, and I'm trying to at least have some fun before I get out of here. So we'll see what happens. I think this is more than city. Actually, I think the campus is back that way. But can't complain though. Cannot complain. CT treating me amazing. It's not Jersey though, but it's love. Of course, everywhere we go is love. Last day today. I just got up super early. About to head over and get some breakfast with some of my friends down here. So up here, I think, right? Yeah, up here. But really, really beautiful Sunday. Happy Sunday. I get this breakfast, but I head back to Jersey in like 2 hours. Hopefully I don't miss this train. I don't want other people to leave me too. That came with me from Rutgers, so let's go.
I know you're not putting me in.
You definitely are. You gotta tell us like where.
Oh, who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in it.